What is happening, people? Hey guys, so meet my new accessory, the KBO K1 E-bike, that's going to give me access to a lot of this public property that I can hunt on with more ease. It keeps me from walking so far. It gets me in very quietly and very easy. I can slip back on some of these roads that are a mile long back there, and in just a matter of a few minutes, this bike will run about 20 miles per hour. It is a pedal assist, or you can just use the throttle the entire time. So I'm looking forward to trying this out today. So come along with me and I'll show you how this works. You know, I'll say about this e-bike, you know, this is one of the best entry-level bikes you can actually buy. If you look in my description below, there is a discount code. If you use that code, you will get a discount on this bike if you're interested. So, you know, what this bike helps me to accomplish, I can cover these roads really quickly. I can look for deer trails, deer crossings, scrapes, rubs. I can get on these roads on this public land and then just much quicker than actually walking around and scouting. And if I see a good place, hey, I'll park the bike, I'll scout it a little bit more thoroughly. I can look for good trees to go up, deer crossings, so it really aids me. Man, this thing's pretty quick. It covers ground really quick. I'm impressed. Go through this little gap right here. All right, we powered all the way up. See how this thing takes the hill. Now I'm having to do some pedaling. To help the bike. It won't pull it by itself, but it is not that hard. Much easier than a regular bike. And I am not in shape to be pedaling a bike. And this is all bike. We're going forward, and this hill is pretty steep. Not too bad. Okay guys, let's talk about these saddlebags here. You see you can put a water bottle in here. It's got straps, they're all waterproof, it wraps up. I'm gonna put this on my hat. So basically it fits on this rack. This rack will hold about 50 pounds. So to put these on and off, got two clips here to basically They just pop right off. And then here's a clip on the bottom. Now this clip here goes around this to keep it from slapping back and forth. And I'll try to demonstrate that. So let's put this on first. See how it snaps around that? And you can adjust this. And this is adjustable. So let's swing it up this way. And these also are adjustable. Pull the clip up, you can slide them this way to fit this rack here. So let's put this one up this way. I'm gonna snap it, and you see, now that didn't quite make it, so I'm gonna adjust this one back. Adjust it back there, snap it. Accessory bags. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna loosen that on the inside. Let me get right here. Loosen that on the inside. We'll slide that into place and we'll tighten it up. When I go hunting, I have a lot of equipment. You see my GoPro's on, binoculars, things to hold my camera. So I have a lot of stuff that I have, and these bags really come in handy. So let me cover a couple of things. You know, this bike comes 20-inch tires, has a battery that lasts a good long time. It's got 5 assist modes on the handlebars to help you assist. It's got 7 different gears. You noticed when I went up that hill, I had to go into a higher gear. I had to go into a lower gear to assist me going up the hill. Now on the way back out, it is just about all uphill all the way back to the truck. So I'm curious how this is going to operate. I noticed coming up that first hill, it's probably about a 35-40 degree grade, and I did have to pedal, but being in a low gear, it wasn't difficult for me at all, and I'm not really in shape. You know, this bike will assist you in hunting, finding those fishing places off the beaten path. So I'm looking forward to using this bike in hunting situations, helping me scout, get to and from my stands, and get back in the woods away from, most people are not going to walk that far. So this bike will enable me to get even further back. Look forward to carrying it on vacation, riding it around town. You go to those flea markets, big flea markets in town, folk festivals and stuff like that. Hey, you can hop on this bike if you have limited mobility, and you can get all around town, go to the restaurants, see all the vendors fairly easily and quickly. The KBO K1 bike is the best price entry-level bike if you're interested in an e-bike. I have this one. My wife is talking about getting her one, so when we go on vacation, she has one to ride. She enjoys riding this one too. If you're interested in seeing a full review on this bike, that will be at the end of the video. You click on that, there'll be an additional video. You can go to Wildlife Adventures and YouTube channel, and you can find the full review that tells you all about this e-bike right here. Anyway, accessories. KBO has different accessories for these bikes. The KBO has a different variety of bikes. This is their entry-level bike, and a fantastic bike at that, to be an entry-level bike. So if you're thinking about getting an e-bike, hey, take a look at the KBO e-bike. So one thing I noticed in first riding it on this road, there's a few gravels on this road, was that the motor was quieter than the rocks popping under the ground. So I'm sure if I got back where there was no gravel on some of these public land roads, man, this thing would be a whisper getting you through the woods. And man, I could go a mile. This thing will, you know, I was averaging about 10 to 12 miles per hour. That's what I could handle. So if it's fairly flat ground, I could probably go a mile in just a matter of a few minutes. And that saves me a lot of walking. And with these accessory bags on the back, I can put all my gear in, put my crossbow on my back, or put my stand on the back. I hadn't figured out how to put the crossbow on this rack back here yet, but I'm sure it's possible. So here's the great thing about having this bike. It's quiet. I can get back on those public lands. I can scout it out, ride back in where I want to, look for trails, look for tracks, get back on the back side of this public land, hunting land, scout, come back, hang my stand, or unless I have my stand with me, get back in very quietly, quickly, middle of the day, hang my stand. I can come back when I'm ready to hunt. I can get on my e-bike. I can go back in very quietly. I can slip up my stand and boom, take a nice buck. So guys, I hope you've seen something in the video you enjoyed. I hope you've seen something in the video that you learned. Remember, look in my description below if you're watching this video. Take advantage of that description code and get a discount on this bike right here. Anyway, guys, you remember God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't forget, hit the like button, click the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wild life, and I'll see you in the field.